Well, hi there, racing fans, and welcome to another edition of Winning Ways, where Lef and I are going to get you through the week's good things, and we've got some very interesting news later on. We've got some wonderful races that we're going to show you, and we've got the full Mike de Kock interview. For those of you that missed the first part, it was like broken up into two parts, and we didn't show the second part because unfortunately we had the Interbet interview. But Lef, going to be a good week.
It's going to be a superb week. You know, a lot of action happening in the province. You know, we're starting to get to the better races in Cape Town and in Gauteng. Tuesday night racing's back on song. We've got the Ready to Run coming up. You know, there's a lot of good stuff coming up.
Okay, well, we're going to go straight into the good stuff and give you 3 to follow from last week. Let's go and pick up the 3 to follow.
We know from our successful partnership with Mike de Kock that getting the best from your horse is largely related to training and nutrition. However, successful racehorses generally come from successful stud farms who focus on optimum nutritional support for growing foals and young stock. And we are therefore excited to announce the launch of our new EPOL Stud Muesli Feed. This feed has been developed by Dr. Rensha Moller, a leading veterinarian and horse nutritionist, and incorporates the latest global nutrition trends to produce a premium, top-quality, proven stud muesli recipe. This stud muesli feed is designed to be fully balanced and nutrient-dense and provide your mares, stallions and growing foals with complete breeding nutrition for future success. Of course, we expect that this is what you have been waiting for. EPOL Stud Muesli Feed. Available now.
Right, we're going to racing during the midweek. Unfortunately, there have been quite a lot of cancelled meetings over the last week, but we did find this one, and we found him before his second run. He won extremely well. We think he is top class. Royal Zulu Guard?
Absolutely. The race we're going to show you, he's beaten heads up, heads down by King of Torts, Kevin Shea, at his brilliant best. It was a great race. A lot of people don't know that he bolted before the race, and I think that might just have taken the edge of him. He looks a very nice horse.
I think that might have made the difference. He got beaten the shortest of short heads, but as a spectacle, this race is really worth watching. So let's go and pick him up. 2 very good jockeys having a go.
Yeah, it looked an interesting race because there were horses. I think the 3rd and 4th horses, Charlie Ledd's horses, are looking to go in the...
Well, that's certainly not him that was in the ring. That was Royal Balladeer, that horse of Adam Kethro's. He's at the back now with the orange cap and the green sleeves in the Roy Mudley colours. That's the horse we're looking at, Royal Zulu Guard. That's
right, Royal Zulu Guard. And funny enough, the first 2 home are the back 2 at the moment. You know, it's a good gallop on, and I think this. I like the way they both quickened up because you know the 3rd horse was 7 lengths behind the front 2, and the 3rd and 4th horses are useful horses, James.
Well, they're both leading lights, getting ready for the Ready to Run Cup, which is in about 2 weeks' time in Darwin. My children and Dylan's Promise. Both of them probably needed the run.
Dylan's Thomas runs wide. When I say wide, deep in the white blinkers with Glenn Hatch, who I believe is going to ride it on the big day. So it runs a decent enough race, but the back 2, the 2 that we find, especially this Royal Zulu Guard, goes down the inside. And Kevin Shea, just for a stride or 2, looking for a run, 2 off the right on King of Torts. And watching this race, I thought, well, Zulu Guard's gone right past, is going to win, but the eventual winner makes a hell of a race of it.
Well, he ends up coming right at him now. Royal Zulu Guard just punched hands and heels, patiently ridden. And then suddenly when King of Torts gets him, I think Keegan Layden thought, well, I better get into this and give it a smack or 2, which he does. But Shea's in full stride.
Yeah, Shea's showing all, and his cousin Sundry, that he's still a top rider. And heads up, heads down, a brilliant race. And as you said, that bolting before might just taken the edge of him because he quickened up very nicely. But he looks a very, very nice horse.
Yeah, I think that he's one that goes in the notebook as a horse that followed right through the divisions. He was unlucky there. I think he'll win races. We move on to the next. We go to Durbanville. This was on the Sunday, and we picked up this one. Whew, he looked like a nice horse. His son of Western Winter, Epic Tale from the Mike Bass stable, Bernard Fade Herb.
Yeah, he was drawn in Camps Bay, and that was certainly against him, and he really has a lot of ground to make up. He's a horse who I think would beat this field if you met them next time. Here's Epic Tale drawn towards the outside. Your eventual winner is a horse called On the Muscle, who gets into the race very quickly. The pace is set by Sovereign Captain, I think it is, who goes out. So number 8 here, been pushed out to go at the lead. The horse we've found is in the back 4 or so, James.
Well, yeah, he's got the black and red hoops, very familiar colours.
Bryn Russell, I think.
Bryn Russell's colours, yeah. And he's not in the picture at this stage. You'll see him, there he is, just moved into the picture. Getting scrubbed along a little bit. He's always outpaced and never looks like he's going to be able to beat the horse in front, but my goodness,
the top 3 looking to dominate at this stage. On the Muscle, is, as I say, is the winner. Moves up to hit the front. Pulling off the fence is Arguto in the blue. That looks to go and make a race. As the leader starts compounding, young Mr. Burr pushes the leader through on the Muscle. There's Arguto. Now, look at the stripes coming through in
on the outside, yeah.
Yeah. Have a look at this horse. Just been punched in the hands. This is going to be hardest to beat next time, James.
And he might even be a hard horse to beat down the line. A really, really good run here. Just hands and heels. The other horse is absolutely flat to the boards, and he just gets a hand ride all the way to the finish, get up to run second, and just a really, really good run.
Yeah.
That you've got to be with next time, and he'll probably be very, very short, but he should win. The next one we found was another Giant's Causeway. We went to Turfentine on the inside track. And race 3, they went 1,600 metres. This was his first start, this horse, walking on the moon.
Yeah, he walks out the gate. You'll have a look here. That's what beats him. He's in the red silks with the black cap. And we watched him jump down. I think that's probably one of the reasons why he gets beat. He's not beaten far. You can see him in the ring. He stands. They all jump, and he shoots straight up in the air, and Sean Veal sort of chases him to get into the race as they gather each other. The pace is put on quite early by Forward Cover. Now, Forward Cover stays on to win this race. The horse I thought would win was a horse called Eva Tibbs in the yellow, straight him out deep. But you can see Sean Veal's taking a hold, 3 from the back. It's getting a real pull, this horse, walking on the moon. The Argentinian horse, who they were fighting to go around the corner. James, this horse quickens up well.
Well, Forward Cover sitting second at the moment in the Brooks colours, the light blue colours. And walking on the moon for a first run, this was very, very impressive. And certainly he looks like he'd be able to win and win very well next time. I like the look of this horse a lot.
As I turned for home, as I say, I'd thought Eva Tibbs, who's in the yellow sleeves now in second. The eventual winner, as we said, is down the inside, Forward Cover. These two quicken up, but I was very impressed with Walking on the Moon. You watch him in the red silks with the black cap.
Another Rock of Gibraltar, as we said, he's still tucked in behind him, Forward Cover now goes for the Doctor right down the inside and goes to win the race. And here Walking on the Moon gets produced now on the outside. He's got 3 or 4 to make up at this stage, and now starts to gallop.
It's a debut run.
Debut run, gets there and doesn't really know what to do. I think that's the problem, is it looks like he's got there pretty easily. But then the horse on the inside's flat to the boards, and he doesn't really know what to do when he's asked for an effort.
Yeah, that's right. Here, Sean Veal's thrown everything in him, bouncing around and chasing at him to go and close the gap. And he closes all the way to the wire, which augurs well for this horse, this imported horse, Walking on the Moon. James, be with him as well.
I think that those 3 to follow look like they might all be pretty useful horses in time to come. So let's go and have a look at Blast from the Past. We're going to the Empress Palace race day. It's a fantastic race day, 3rd of November at Turfentine, the Big T. And you've got the Empress Palace Charity Mile as the headliner, but then there's the Ready to Run Cup as well, which is also very interesting. But we're going to look at the 2010 Empress Palace Charity Mile.
Getting the best from a thoroughbred is largely related to training and its diet. Mike de Kock has mastered this critical balance.
Where is Mike de Kock?
Yeah,
How can we have a world-class racing event, no Mike de Kock?
Wherever you are in the world, to be competitive at the highest level, equine nutrition is first and foremost.
Mike de Kock, you're a living legend.
Tries to kick the lizards.
I've always wanted an edge over my competitors, and I have found the one place I can get that edge was nutrition. The game has been very kind to me, and I'd like to give something back. And so EPOL and I are making my international formula available to all trainers.
De Kock has always partnered with EPOL, and together they have developed his own formula, which is truly world-class.
The feed is based on many years of research, but now we've pushed the formula further to something that today is a world-class product. I promise you, trainers will see the difference.
Mike de Kock feed from EPOL, available now.
know what to do. Are you coming in at all today? Please ring me urgently.
We're just about set. 600,000 Rand Charity Mile. Sponsored by Piermont, Emperor's Palace. Ready, and away they go. Got them away to a good break with the exception of Autumn Gold, who was slightly slow. Aldery began well, vertical takeoff towards the outside. Galileo's Galaxy's got a good position early on. Captain Scott is ranging up outside of runners. Then Service Ace. Further back behind that is Iron Curtain. Master Blasters racing wide early. Then comes Bull Sara. Further up along the fence we got Havasha racing about 6 lengths off this leader, followed by Pierre Jordan. On the outside of them is Aslan. Then further back in the field we find Rudra racing towards the back is Tandalwami. Galantis is racing towards the rear with Zorba's Tail, and right at the back is Autumn Gold, but a very compact Charity Mile field approach the 800-metre marker. Heading down towards the 800, and Galileo's Galaxy will bring the field for home. Racing just about a length clear of Master Blasters, racing back in second. Captain Scott is third, vertical takeoff is fourth. Down the insides, the filly Aldery. Pierre Jordan's got a dream run racing right down the centre. Got 3 lengths to make up. Then comes Iron Curtain, behind that is Service Ace, and Galantis is storming through on the outside. They've got about 400 metres to go in the Charity Mile. It's Galileo's Galaxy, Pierre Jordan, Captain Scott moves up. Down the insides, the filly Aldery. Then comes vertical takeoff. 250 to go. Aldery strikes the front. Pierre Jordan starting to run on, but Aldery has got to the front here. Tandalwami's running on. Pierre Jordan's a beaten horse, and it is Aldery. Aldery for Mike de Kock and Sheikh Mohammed bin Khalifa Al Maktoum. Aldery wins it. Second place will go to Tandalwami. Third is close, maybe Pierre Jordan from a flying Bull Sara.
Well, that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, very good horse, Aldery. He's always been. And good to see the field. Pierre Jordan, the runner-up Tandalwami, seemed to love going up there.
Yeah, he did. He went up there with quite a lot of success. He was very unlucky in the Summer Cup the one year. He should have won that. And then, you know, you get Pierre Jordan, who's the People's Champion, always been top horse.
Top horse. Bull Sara was always a very good horse.
Bull Sara, Aslan. Yeah. It was
Havasha,
very,
Galaxy,
very
vertical takeoff, all won big races, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
so it's one of those fields that whets appetite and surely makes it a great fun to be going to Turfentine on the 3rd of November. It's going to be a superb race day. But I think we're going to move on and have a look at what we've got in the plum of the week.
This is the finest fabric money can buy. Done. When you walk out of here, heads will turn. Care for a glass of champagne, sir?
Further back, Go Foxy at the rail. Waka Waka's all out to the middle now as they come to the 300. Waka Waka and Go Foxy on the inside. It could be those two, then 6 Mile Bridge, but it's Waka Waka and Go Foxy. Waka